top 5 performers in the league before we go over to the English Premier League and the Italian Serie A. Top 5 performing Nigerians in sports today.
Well, the top 5 are best players, Nigerian players over the weekend. At number
if
1,
Imade is not there.
at number 1, Imade is unfortunately not there. But there's in the free
we protest.
who scored a brace. Unfortunately for Imade, it did not make it, and I'll tell you why. So I need everybody to be attentive.
We are listening to you.
Now,
We are listening
number
to you.
1 is Ademola Lookman.
Why?
Now, Lookman was in his beast mood at the Allianz Stadium in Turin, as he had a hand in all 3 goals for Atalanta, scoring twice and setting up another as they forced Juventus to a 3-3 draw in one of the best games in the Serie A this season. The 25-year-old has now scored at least a brace in his last 3 appearances for Atalanta in all competition, taking his league tally to an astonishing 11 goals and 3 assists, just 2 goals behind top league scorer and national teammate Victor Osimhen. So he becomes the second player to score double digit of goals in the Italian Serie A, and his name
Why do we keep
is
playing in the Premier League when we can go to the
Lookman.
Serie A?
When they can play, I tell you again, Kelechi Iheanacho is a lazy footballer. Moving on to number 2.
Number 2
is no other than Azizat Lamina Oshoala.
Agbabola.
The former BBC Women Footballer of the Year, won her 10th title at Barcelona when she came off the bench to wrap up a perfect evening, scoring in the 3rd goal as Barcelona Femení defeated Real Sociedad 2-0 to claim their 3rd Super Cup title. The 28-year-old has now scored 12 goals in 11 games. Has now scored 12 goals in all competitions this term, while also adding 4 assists to her name. So coming in at number 2,
Number 3
is no other than Aziza Rashad. Number 3 is Victor James Osimhen, dubbed one of the most dangerous strikers in the world at the moment. The Serie A top scorer once again showed his class on the field of play, as he scored for the 3rd straight league game to help Napoli open up a 12-point gap at the top of the table, following a 2-0 win away at Salernitana.
You rank Victor Osimhen as number 3.
Definitely. The 24-year-old first shook the net with a thunderous left footer in the first half, but the goal was disallowed by the VAR for offside, and he then added his goal in the second half when he reacted quickest to score to make it 2-0. No, this time around with his feet. On number 4, he's still in the Serie A, and it's Kingsley Eyuzube. The 27-year-old, uncapped by Nigeria but an invited one, was handed a rare start on Sunday by coach Andre Sotil, and he made the most of it by scoring the only goal of the game as Udinese defeated Sampdoria 1-0 away from home. The former FC Cologne of Germany right back scored the match winner 2 minutes from time as the side ended their 7th league win of the campaign. And at number 5 is Ndifreke Effiong. The former the Aqua United striker stole the show on match day 3 of the MPFL at the New Just Stadium as he scored a brace for former champions Aqua United as they compiled more misery on Nasarawa United, as they of course trashed them 3-0 to of course record their first win of the campaign. So those are my top 5 players.
Let's get a recap of Abdul's top 5.
Now
this list you will find on YouTube. We need to apologize for last week. We had issues with we got a corrupt something. I don't know what YouTube did to us. Blame YouTube. But this one is going to come out on Facebook latest this morning, right? And then also check the YouTube. Okay, so number 1 is who?
Number 1 is no other than
Ademola Lookman. His coach is surprised that he scored with his head, even though at one point in time
goal.
they said he started the game.
He was in a beast mood. Now, in the 94th minute, the commentator said it is 94 minutes already. Where exactly is Ademola Lookman getting his strength to run around the field from?
Okay, number 2 is who?
At number 2 is Azizat Oshoala, winning a 10th title. 10th title with 10th trophy with FC Barcelona.
Do we dispute that?
No.
Do we dispute number 1?
No. Well, come on, it has to be
all day
long.
Oluchi?
I don't look mad.
Okay. Number 3?
At number 3 is Victor Osimhen. Scoring this for the 3rd consecutive league game and his 13th goal in the Serie A.
If this was Billboard Music Awards, and last week Osimhen was at number 1, like Kanye West, and all of a sudden he drops to number 3. Shouldn't you be investigating?
No, not at all. Not at all.
Seriously.
See, it was. There's no taking Ademola Lookman from the number 1 for this weekend.
Yeah, at all.
There's nobody.
There's nobody coming.
Because 3 goals were scored.
Consistency.
And he had a hand in all 3 goals. Now, big ID. Lookman has scored 6 goals in his last 3 games. He has scored 8 goals in his last 3 games.
Is the house from cameraman to VAR? Do we all agree that he should be number 3? Isaac from the sideline.
I don't think he's number 5. He went that low.
No, you've always been a hater of Victor.
No.
I'm not surprised.
Only number 5.
Only Freke.
You've always been a hater of.
Because only Freke Young, I felt he should be in the top 3. I'm going to Nasarawa away from home.
What about my guy, the Black Bullet?
What about Imagine? Who is the flag? I've never even. How many perfect?
Who is the highest scorer in the league?
This was the first win for Aqua United. That's why this is even unique.
Important.
You know
I
what
went from home.
So at number 4 is Kingsley Izube. Now this is why.
Yeah. Where is that one coming from?
Now, Kingsley is a right back, and it was his 3rd start in the Italian Serie A. His 13th game, 14th game in all appearance or so. However, it is the fact that he was given the trust to start. Now, Udinese have got 3 Nigerians. If you add Kingsley Izoje, the boy Udoje, the boy who was signed by Spurs and will only join Spurs next summer. There's Success, there's Kingsley, and there's also Udoje. Now, he started that game and he scored the winner. Now, it was their 7th win of the season. Juventus have dropped, so every team has gone up. Every team in the top 10 have gone up 1 place. Now, they're up to 7th also. Just around there, looking for the European competition. And that's why he's at number 4. While, of course, in the Freke F. Young comes in at number 5. It's a close shave. I think F. Young should have been at number 4, but it's a close one. It is the importance of that goal for Udinese, and that's why Kingsley Izube takes it at number 4. In the Freke F. Young finishes at number 5. Unfortunately for Imade, fantastic striker, fantastic goal he scored this weekend. There were other players that would have been there in that from the MPFL.
You can see my face.
But unfortunately, Big ID had to be in the Freke F. Young. He will be the standout player for now in the MPFL. He's the only one that's got a brace this weekend.
Just like how
and he will be the standout player.
Festus Keyamo has called the EFCC and ICPC to investigate Atiku. We are going to investigate.
No, this is it's a real one that there's no Paulo Noachu, there's no Terry Murphy, there is no Josh Baja.
West Ham.
I'm disappointed. I'm sad. I am sad that transfer is actually going through. You know why? He will regret, unfortunately so. As much as I love the idea of the Premier League, Murphy should not be going to a team that will probably just survive. Now and he will not score double digits in the Premier League. West Ham are not creating. He will not score. You are the 2nd highest goal scorer in the French League, or behind Kylian Mbappe. What exactly are you leaving the French League all for? In January. See, it is just for the money, as far as I'm concerned. Because there's no conviction to that.
We are still talking about your top 5.
So that's the top 5. So at number 1,
anybody arguing about his top 5?
Yeah, I do argue. I think the Freke should be up higher in number 3.
Number 3. The Freke should be number 3.
Yes. He's number 3. Izuchi number 4. And Victor Osimhen, because of what he's done so far, number 5. I know. Come on, just a goal. I don't think he played so well on the night that day. So. For the goal and the fact, like you said, before he's in the big
Victor did not play well.
Big boss. He scored a goal.
No.
So I don't understand.
So I would take it.
Let him finish. Let him finish.
Freke was outstanding. I watched the game and I saw the goals. And I know you would say Freke. It's not a new name in Nigerian football.
Yeah, don't do that.
So it's a good. He should be there. Third. He's a team. Like I said, that goal was fantastic. Was crucial. And then maybe Victor's 5th. He can't be there. If not, he can't be there all day. You know.
Okay, I'll do. Okay, talking to social media. We're done with you.
I'm not even saying anything.
Take it to
number 5.
We will meet you guys on social media concerning this. When you see their faces and you see Abdul's argument, I am trying to be an incorruptible judge in this. I wonder why Imade is not there. My Black Bullet did not make it to top 5.
And why Noso is pushing?
Noso is pushing Victor Nosakari. Ngozi Chukwu Osimhen to number 5.
I don't understand.
Well, you will get a dose of that on our social media. Yes, you get every week our top 5. Now, quickly, can Arsenal win? You are an Arsenal fan. I'm not starting with you. Can Can Arsenal win this league? I think I'm going to go with you on this, even though I don't know what you are going to say.
I know. I use my crystal balls every time I try to be objective when I make this. I don't like to be opinionated. Arsenal look like a team to win the league.
They look.
Yeah.
No, so it's going back.
No, chill out.
It's Arsenal's status to lose right now because for the first time
when they were 8, it was not, but they are 5. But it's now their title.
Why it says to see? Wow. It's character. It's about character. There's some games Arsenal would easily lose that they are winning. You know, a typical Arsenal team would have drew that game 2-2, and it have ended. A typical Arsenal team would have lost to Spurs, but they didn't. You know, I know you say we've not played Man City home and away. They've got 2 games against Man City, but boy, those boys have got heart. You see Zinchenko, that boy's not a footballer. He's a monster.
You should go to WWF now.
He's a monster. You see the way he was screaming even before the game. Like, how old is he that he becomes the leader of that team?